Can the blues really go green, or will environmental activism always belong to the left? The hunger to know what voters think has never been stronger or more vital for the modern politician. What do voters tell you about their real concerns when they know it will never be traced back to them? Hello, good evening. Environmentalism has all the hallmarks of a left-wing cause. The enlightened vanguard, the fight against big corporations, which makes it a hard one for Conservatives to espouse. Those on the right will tell you it's about calmer things. Is there anything more radical in it? We'll find that out tomorrow. Will it really stand a chance of making anyone think this is a subject close to the Tory heart? That you disagree with this action on plastics, new trees, farmers' subsidies based on what they give back. There's very little that you disagree with, I'm assuming.
A few years later, when he's actually in office, a whole new fracking industry that the government wants to unleash.
OK,
if they do that.
25 years away. I mean, Theresa May won't be held to account then. Get rid of that in 25 years. I mean, that's done all the plastic bags, couldn't she? She could have done the 5p.
That is what we're now planning to do.
So say you can't divorce climate change and fracking helping the environment, or do you think Stanley Johnson and the Conservative Party can worked on this, can actually solve it? The biggest friend to the environment actually in recent years has been the Daily Mail. They did all the work against microbeads, against plastic bag tax, plastics in sea pollution.
You have to do both. You have to get people on board with understandable, specific campaigns, but you have to address.
Years ago I wrote that, and I think it needs to happen.
But let's just really look at some practical things right now. HS2.
To get a better understanding of people's worries and insecurities, one think tank, Demos, tried to take the pulse of people in England, paying particular attention to white over 50s voters. Start with you, Sophie. From what you've heard from Canvey Island today, does that reflect the sort of voices that you were putting together in that report? By contrast, only around 250 million journeys are made on trains. But in terms of political fallout, even though most of our rail system's long been privatised, over the financial arrangements of the East Coast franchise. Today, he said the company's running the route and not been given a bailout. Well, that was Chris Grayling. What's going on the railways? Our business editor, Helen Thomas, is here. The East Coast specifically referenced today. What's happening? Just put it in context.
So they would concede that the company's got their numbers wrong, in part.
Reagan's putting together a limited edition box set of 1,000 or so photographs, plus other memorabilia called Ricochet for sale to collectors, and telling Stephen Smith about the thrills and the stills of life on the road with David Bowie. Stephen Smith and David Bowie died 2 years ago today, and that is all we have time for tonight. But I'm back here tomorrow. Hope you are too. Good night from all of us.